Hi Cancer, I'm Ronique and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to your July 2025 monthly tarot reading. This is where we're going to look at the general aspects of the month. This is a big month, Cancer, as we do have Uranus moving into the sign of Gemini. Uranus has been there for the last 7 years. We also have retrograde season officially beginning with Neptune, Mercury, Saturn, and Chiron all retrograding in the month of July. So this is big energy shifts, Cancer. If you haven't taken a look at the career readings for mid-June through mid-July, check those out as well. A lot of overlapping energy happening there. So Cancer, if you haven't subscribed, please, I would love if you would. Absolutely free to you. All you have to do is hit the subscription button, and that's about it. So let's get right into it. All right, so we start off the first week of July with the Six of Wands in reverse, as well as the Eight of Pentacles also in reverse. By the time we get to the second week, Six of Pentacles, so something turning around there after all that hard work in the first week, as well as the King of Wands in reverse. Third week of July finds you with the Chariot card in reverse, major arcana there, as well as the Three of Swords. So some type of healing going on. That's nice to see. And by the time we are ending out of the month, your reversals keep coming, don't they, Cancer? King of Pentacles. So this is definitely work related. Lots of Pentacle cards here. Two of Wands, thinking about a strategy of what you need to do. And I will tell you, Cancer, that with all of these reversals, there could be some type of strife or challenges at work that I could be seeing. Maybe you were passed up for a promotion there with that Six of Wands. So let's go ahead and ask Spirit to send you a card representing the energy that you bring into July. And you have the Hanging Man. So the Hanging Man or the Hangman is that major arcana card of thinking about things in a different way. But also maybe you're confused or you're having some big decision that you need to make. And I do think for many of you all, this has been going on for a few months here. I do think many of you are challenged at work or with a career choice. Maybe you are trying to decide if you want to switch industries. I do think many of you all have been doing the entrepreneur route, but have been, I don't want to say very successful, but I think that you all are spending so much time in turning your wheels that you're questioning if you should go back to the traditional 9 to 5. So I do think this is what you bring into the month of July. And it makes sense with that Eight of Pentacles and Six of Wands, because both of those in reverse is showing you somewhere that you have been spinning your wheels, taking a lot of time working on something, and you're not sure if it's benefiting you. So let's pull an oracle message card. Spirit, if you can send my Cancerians a oracle message for the month of July. And you have Six of Earth. So the Pentacles keep coming, don't they? Now the Six of Earth here and the Six of Pentacles is the same card. So this is really nice to see for you, Cancer. It says gifts of money, time, or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan, or paying off debts. So for any of you all that are in any of those cases, you are trying to find a new job. Maybe you have been really pounding the pavement, putting your resume out there. Spirit is telling you something is on the way. If you're trying to pay off debt, something is on the way. So really nice to see that. Okay, Cancer, so let's go week by week. See what other messages Spirit has for you. Six of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. I was mentioning earlier, this is a feeling of spinning your wheels. Many of you all have been putting in so much time and effort. And I do think that around July 4th, Neptune turns retrograde in Aries. Venus is conjunct Uranus in Taurus at that 29th degree. And then we have Venus entering Gemini. I do think for many of you all, this is going to be a time of big energy shifts. Some of you are going to see in your workplace where possibly management is stepping down, possibly the people you have been reporting to are no longer they're deciding to leave, or you could be deciding to leave. There's something here around working really hard and people feeling not appreciated. And I do think that once you get through this energy of Uranus and Taurus at that 29th degree, I do think once Uranus moves into Gemini, some mental changes, work related conversations are going to get a lot easier than what you're facing right there at the beginning of July. Now, as we come into, can I pick up the card here? No, I cannot. Okay. So as we come into that second part of the month, second week of July, you have the Six of Pentacles and the King of Wands in reverse. This is when we have a Capricorn full moon on the 10th, and then we have Uranus entering Gemini on the 7th. I do think that you all receive some type of gift, possibly a promotion, or possibly you are now recognized for what you were not recognized here up in the beginning of the month. King of Wands in reverse does show a management shift. I do think that someone in your organization is leaving, and this seems like it opens up some opportunities for you. And I do think that Neptune retrograding in Aries, as well as Saturn retrograding in Aries on the 13th, are both going to show you a shift of energy, because remember, both of those planets are freshly into Aries. So someone may not be getting their way, or there could be some strife going on. So really pay attention to who is making the decisions, who's holding the purse strings, because I think you all have a major benefit of stepping into whatever this person leaves. So I really feel like that's a great thing that you all are going to realize. And I do think that by the time you're moving into the third week of the month, Three of Swords in reverse, Chariot card, this now is when the sun enters Leo on the 22nd. And then we do have Mercury retrograding in Leo from July 18th to August 10th. During this time, you could be having some kind of healing conversations with people. I do think that everything isn't necessarily going to be straight out the gate easy, but I do think that many of you all are stepping into a new position, or you're starting a new job. And Spirit is telling you with that Six of Earth here, Six of Pentacles there, you all are coming into some really nice energy of people being helpful, people guiding you. You're not going to feel stuck when you start this new job, or if you're trying to hire new people, you're going to find the right people. This is like a healing process. And I do think that by time the sun enters Leo, and also the 24th, when the sun trines Saturn and the sun trines Neptune in Aries, this is going to be some beautiful energy that helps you with this healing process, as well as that Leo new moon that comes up on the 24th. Okay, Cancer, so by time we are getting to the end of July and into August, Two of Wands in reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse. So now I feel like this Chiron and Aries in retrograde on the 30th, be prepared for people feeling like their plans are not what they wanted. They're trying to figure out what the next steps are. And I do think for you, with this King of Pentacles, pay attention to your finances. Make sure you're not getting ahead of yourself, meaning like you just got a new job and now you're already planning to buy a new house. Like, make sure that your plans are going the way that you want. I do think they're going to be a lot slower now with all these planets in retrograde. And I do think Venus entering Cancer on the 30th, as well as the Sun conjunct Mercury which is retrograde in Leo on the 31st. I do think that these conversations are getting slower, but I also think with Venus in Cancer, you're feeling a lot better about whatever these choices are. And I do think it will take until mid-August before you can make a true decision here, because we have all those planets, retrograde, especially Mercury. So I do think, Cancer, that you will have a reading in which you have a lot of positive energy going on. on with that Six of Pentacles, even with the Six of Wands and Eight of Pentacles. Even though they're in reverse, it feels like the momentum is going to change as you move throughout the month. And I do think the Six of Earth, whether you're trying to pay off debt, looking for a new job, looking for clients, I do think July into August is going to be very helpful for you. So I hope you look at your sun, moon, and rising signs in this video series, as well as take a look at those mid-June through July career readings. All right, Cancer, I hope you all have a great month, and I'll talk to you later.